What is going on, guys? Welcome to my brand new Football Manager 2017 series with Borussia Dortmund, the team that you guys did vote for. I'll show you the poll as well. I'll put that up in the video so you can see, Borussia Dortmund were the most voted team, which I'm pretty happy with. I like Borussia Dortmund. They're a very good club to manage in Football Manager. I did actually do one back in Football Manager 2014 with them. I just looked back on that. That was 3 years ago now. And yeah, that was a pretty good series, reading all the comments and everything like that. Also, a quick shout out to Wolfie for the thumbnail work once again on a series for me, so make sure you go check out his channel, link in the description as always, and don't forget to drop a like on this video if you are pumped. I'm actually really excited. So what I'm going to show you is the transfers that we have made. First, we'll go through the player transfers. First, going out, Park Ju-ho out on loan. He's got a loan fee as well, 30.5k per month. He was actually in the reserves team, so I thought, I was looking through the reserves team, was there anyone worth a decent value that we could actually try and sell? But unfortunately, no one really wanted to purchase him, but we were able to send him out on loan to mine. So I just didn't feel we needed him. We could have called him up. I was thinking about the left back situation. We have two good left backs. We'll go through the team in a minute. But if we go to the under 19s, actually, I'm just a bit, it's a bit different to get used to. The under 19s, like the youth team is on top of the reserve team. Usually it's the reserve team, but yeah, a bit different with Dortmund, or in the Bundesliga, or at least in Germany. But we have Niklas Besta, who is our most promising youth player. Maybe there's a couple others as well. But yeah, because I wanted to focus on the left backs, I was even considering signing a young left back, but like a 17, 18-year-old with high potential. But then I realized we do have one already in Niklas. He looks good. He can be attacking fullback because he can play up to left wing. So yeah, it looks like a good talent for us. Obviously, he's far away from playing, but I just wanted to make sure we did have that, kind of player at the club. So yeah, that's a left back situation anyway as we go back. So we didn't officially sell anyone from the first team squad. I didn't want to make too many changes. First up, I did notice though we needed a good younger goalkeeper for the future. We got an older goalkeeper, obviously, in Weidenfeller, and we got Berkey as well. He's a bit younger, but I don't rate him so much. His attributes, we'll go through them in a minute. But yeah, Predrag Rajkovic, I believe that's how you say his name. He's only 20 years old. We signed him for 5 million from Maccabi Tel Aviv in Israel, and he looks like a decent goalkeeper. Like, he's on the same level in terms of the comparison, same star rating than the other goalkeepers. And I'll just talk about Berkey for a second. As you can see, he's actually really good mentally, but then his best attributes, goalkeeping wise, kicking, rushing out, and throwing, I'm not massive fans of that, honestly. Like, his handling is low, or lower at least, and one-on-ones, reflexes. Maybe he could stay as a backup when Rajkovic becomes good enough, but it's hard for this season. They're almost all of equal ability, so yeah, they'll be all fighting for that first team place. And then we did sign Memphis on a loan, and you can see loan fee 240k per month. Generally, I just go with what the team wants, because if you change it, like the fees and everything like that, they generally don't accept. And I wanted to get like a future fee, but they wanted like 30 or 40 million, which I think was a bit too much for Memphis, even though he's class in Football Manager. I've had, talk about previous saves. He was good for me with Manchester United a couple years ago. He was a beast. And yeah, he's moving on in real life, isn't he? So he's very good in Football Manager though, so I think he's a class signing for us. And if we go to our current situation, we've got Marco Reus injured 2 to 3 months, but he's natural on the right side as well. Might prefer him there, but yeah, we're missing quite a few players, like first team players. Look, Sven Bender as well, who I think is really important for the team. And yeah, 3 to 4 months. Then Nevin Subotic 3 to 4 months, and then Eric Durm 4 to 5 months. So that's a lot of key play. Maybe Durm a bit lesser so as a key player, but he's still part of the squad most definitely. I think he would be part of the matchday squad, if not starting at least on the bench. But yeah, we've got, and even Mario Götze, who's just coming back from his injury. So this first game of the season is not going to be easy. That is for sure, because we are playing against Bayern Munich. It's like in the DFL Super Cup. So we've had a good pre-season, but I don't think we've really played against anyone of note. But it's a good thing to be scoring goals and not conceding any, regardless of who you're playing against. So that is a good thing. So I showed you the transfers and everything like that. And then I'll go through the board expectations. We'll go to the board, that will help. If we go to the board confidence, we'll go through, and you can see with the transfers as well, you can see the thought on those, I guess you can say, from the fan transfer reactions. You can see the board's reaction as well. They only react to Predrag Rajkovic because he's the only official signing, so they don't react to other ones. Okay. Whether it be a player going, they don't react to loans, it appears. But the board, yeah, they seem to be relatively happy with it, not complaining. But anyway, we'll go to the competitions. That's probably most important. And yeah, the Super Cup, what we're about to play, details, is not important at all. So it doesn't really matter. We still need to get match fitness into players. And then the DFB Pokal, which is the cup, obviously. Minimum expectation to reach semi-final. That's not too bad. Yeah, I don't mind that. And then Bundesliga, qualify for UEFA Champions League, so top 4 finish. I don't feel those expectations are so hard. And how about Champions League? Reach first knockout round. So, yeah, it's not like such extreme expectations. It's kind of what you would expect for a new manager coming in, so that's realistic. And also, you guys did vote a lot for Atletico Madrid, as you would have seen, so I'm going to keep that in my mind as a future save I could potentially do. They're a similar team. Like, they're not the best team in their division. Obviously, you got the likes of Real Madrid and Barcelona, and it's the same kind of with Borussia Dortmund here. We have another team, obviously in Bayern Munich, to kind of overtake. So it kind of tells me, yeah, the popular series people want to see. A popular team, but not the best team in the league, so there's still a challenge. I like those myself. So, and if you compare to the people that voted for me just to do the lower league management series with Maidenhead, you can see, well, I guess you can count all the votes that's not them and so much more. So yeah, that lets me know you guys really want to see something else, like another series. But anyway, Goethe, yeah, I wasn't intending playing Goethe anyway. So yeah, big game. It will be a good confidence booster for us. It's a situation, if we win it, it'll be a massive confidence booster for the season coming up and everything like that. But if we lose it, it's just like, yeah, we weren't expecting to win anyway. The board doesn't really care if we win or lose, so that's a good thing. And yeah, just a simple kind of 4-3-3 formation. I guess in Football Manager could be seen like 4-5-1, but yeah, you see this as a 4-3-3. You got 4 at the back, then you got three midfielders, like 2 central mids, and then defensive midfielder, and then the 2 wingers and a striker. But the team is looking pretty good. If you look at the team as a whole, it looks like a pretty big squad, but we kind of need it with the early injuries. So saying that, going into the following season, I will probably look to make changes, or sell players, shorten down the squad a bit. Because if we had all players fit, the squad would look a little too big. But right now, we just got Rajkovic to play reserve games, and not even until he's match fit. I just selected him for that as soon as we signed him, because don't forget, he's still really young. He's only 20 years old, so he is a young player. So as you can see, I'm just showing the attributes. But we will get into the game now. And also with the games, it will be in the style of my Maidenhead United one. I won't play as much off camera, but I still play off camera because I know you guys like to see progression in series and everything like that. But yeah, I will get into the first game of the season now. So yeah, that will be the kind of style of the series and all my series going forward, where I won't record all games so I can progress to the seasons quicker. But obviously with bigger teams like this, there'll be more important games to show you guys so you can still get the feel of the season and everything like that. Bayern Munich are favourites. I just want to make sure everything is set up. I put the between highlights just high as possible there. Replays, I put on goal action, which I'm pretty sure is just the goals, and then offsides in my experience. I'm not sure if it's anything else. Director, I'll do TV. Oh, actually, no. What I have for the other one is behind the goal low. See, when you start a new save, you have to, fix all these options. We have it on director normally. Key highlights, extended, makes them a bit too long. And then during highlights, we'll put it around there. Hopefully, that's not too fast or slow. We'll work it out, and then we'll continue. And I've also had the tunnel interviews. I've left them on because generally there's only a couple or something like that. So it's not like a press conference with so many questions. So it's not as annoying. So here, the question is, you're about to take charge of your first match as Borussia Dortmund manager. Can you sum up your feelings of an occasion like this? I'm going to say passionately and say it's a special day. I can't wait to get started in this wonderful job. And another question is, how much of a boost is Jerome Boateng's absence? So we both kind of have, big players missing. What we're going to say here, any team will would miss a player of his caliber, but they've got capable replacements, so it's not really a given we'll win with him out of the team. Yeah, definitely, because their quality. Weidenfeller takes captain's armband, his natural choice under circumstances. Yeah, see, generally, I'd how much, because I don't normally do those. And opposition instructions, I have set them up by the positions, so I'll just show you those. Just, closing down players and showing onto the weaker foot generally, just so you know. So normally it'll be like this, so you can see who's playing, obviously, and everything like that, because they're just shown by positions. But just so you know, the opposition instructions I will have applied, and then assertively, this is a special day for the supporters. Go out there and make them happy. So, not terrible reactions there. We'll just say, can we say assertively, there's a lot more to come from you. Normally I would say that, but we haven't played a game yet, competitive game. And this is kind of in between being competitive. In a way, it's still a preseason game, but it's a chance to win a cup at the same time as well. So, this will be an amazing start to this series if we can get a victory against Bayern Munich. Massive, most definitely. And again, like I already told you about the formation, tactic, 4-3-3. It's just a way to start, and then as we play games, we realize things that are working and things that aren't working, and hopefully we can build from there and, build a good tactic over the course of this career, really. Okay, Bernat, Lewandowski, Thiago, Lahm, Bernat. Oh, good challenge there by Dembele. We've got a lot of young talents. That's why I like Dortmund as well. Aubameyang tries one from range, and I'm not sure why he did that. And actually, we'll change to the match stats here so you can see the possession. That's a bit better. I don't like putting things on the side when I play on 3D. On 2D, it suits it because you've got the spaces there. But yeah, just the simple match stats to know if we're creating chances and keeping possession. Ooh, Thomas Muller injured early. That's going to help us. Okay, there's a chance here. Looks like it's going to be a free kick from them. And still we need to work on defending set pieces. That's all. It could be the case again if we concede one. Usually I do, maybe in the first couple games, because you're really working on your tactic and everything like that, team cohesion with the team. And you're not focusing so much on defending set pieces. That's not the most crucial thing in a preseason. Obviously, you want to work on a lot of sides of the game. Oh, could be an early chance, and it is! Well, early-ish anyway. 29 minutes in, and Shinji Kagawa scores the goal for us. Let's see the replay here. Guerrero. I like Guerrero. I think he's a good player. And then Aubameyang. Okay, Bad Super tried to clear that, fell to Kagawa, so nice goal there. Well done, lads. Come on, great start, most definitely. Okay, looks like that is going to be it. Half-time. You can still see both teams are kind of rusty at the same time. And just to show you some talents, obviously like Ousmane Dembele, he is amazing player for us. Look at that potential. So rapid, great dribbling, everything like that. We'll check out his preferred moves. Have to go to the tactics with his skin. He's very strong on both feet, cuts in from both wings, so he's another natural guy to play on both wings, which is great. And then also we've got Emre Moore. He's right wing, can also play attacking midfield. Doesn't really suit us, but maybe if we change things up. But yeah, he's good as well. He lacks in some areas, but only 19, of course. Very young. Then we've got guys like Mikel Merino, who's only 20, so he's a good player. We've got quite a few. And then Parslack, who I've actually gave the number 2. Number 2 was like some player that was in the reserve team, so I thought, yeah, he's right back, so we should give that to him, the future right back after Piszczek gets too old. So yeah, he's a great talent. He's attacking fullback, only 18 as well with potential. But will say assertively, because it's like I said, this kind of game. I'm not going to say guard against complacency. I'm pleased with the performance they've shown. If it was more a key game, obviously, in the season, yeah, I'd probably say guard against complacency. But yeah, first, well, I guess more competitive game, at least, than the friendlies. Oh, Kimmich is coming on for Vidal, so that's one quality player off in Vidal. But Kimmich is a good talent. Let's see if we can get some game time into anyone else. And also, yeah, you can see here, I've just got the... this is judged by the condition, but on my normal tactics screen, if we go to, I've got the tactical familiarity, which is nice to see. I added that in because it could be another decision maker between, like when you're choosing to start a player. If you got 2 guys, you'd choose the guy who's more familiar with the tactic, especially earlier in the season, important decisions. Anyway, Aubameyang hasn't really done well in this game, bit disappointing. And also you'll see with our centre-backs, I've got one ball-playing defender because some of our centre-backs are better as a ball-playing defender. Ginter is kind of good at both roles, like central defender as well. And I want to get some game time. Oh, Emre Moore actually needs that. Let's see. Dembele, yeah, he's done nothing amazing. Not to complain about his performance or anything, but we will bring him on. And he's actually more suitable as an inside forward, as he is left-footed, and Dembele is more of a winger. But we want to use the inside forward, so we're using that there. And I like Schürrle for Dortmund. I think, yeah, he suits the team well. He's a quality player. Rate him highly. Scoring a second goal would be amazing. Kagawa, oh no, we give the ball away. That's what we didn't want. And now Lewandowski, they're on the counter. Let's see what we can do here. Can we prevent them? Ribery, oh, he's got a lot of space. Pass it, then get a goal. The space is just opened up there, unfortunately, and Kimmich, he comes on for Vidal and he scores. What's the odds of that? It was a nice little goal they scored, but yeah, they hit us on the break, so we didn't have like our defense set up like it normally would be. And yeah, they get an easy goal, it looked like, in the end. So that's a bit disappointing, as you can see there. Maybe just bring on some fresh legs now. Let's bring on Memphis, get some game time into him as well. We'll take off Schürrle. And then let's try, Aubameyang. When he gets tired, he kind of obviously, he's still a good finisher and everything, but obviously one of his biggest attributes to his game is his pace. And Adrian Ramos, more of a kind of target man. So we'll put that on support, but then inside forwards... Let's try the inside forwards on attack, because if we've got the striker more of a supporting role, we'll play balls into him and that kind of stuff. So hopefully that goes. Let's try and change the team shape to highly structured again, just experimenting with different things, as you know. But this hasn't been a terrible game by us, really. We just conceded there. We were on the attack, unfortunately lost the ball. Kind of that early season, maybe rustiness, giving away the ball in that situation, and they, attacked us really quickly. Unfortunately, we might go with a little bit of a team talk, though, say passionately and concentrate. Don't want to concede again. Obviously, still a chance to get a winner. We're going to have to now. Okay. Guerrero with the throw-in. Oh, it's almost going to be identical. Oh my God. It's going to be identical. I was almost, if they played the ball in, we suddenly concede 2 quick goals. Huh. That's strange. That is strange. But yeah, it was almost identical, wasn't it? Only difference, it was more of a cross than a short pass into the middle, but that's where it ended up. Late in the game, we're going to lose this here, which I think we were the better team in the first half, and then they get 2 late goals. But that's the quality of Bayern Munich. That's going to be the difference. Bayern Munich, they don't have to be at their best to win games, and they showed that here against us. It was home game for us, but yeah, we'll say assertively, and I'm just going to say I'm not too concerned despite the result. We were unlucky out there, just like I said. It was almost 2 identical things. So yeah, I'm not too disappointed about that or anything. It's something we need to work on not giving the ball away when we have possession, and then in defense, make sure you have numbers back and everything like that. I'm almost happy that happened. Not that we lost, but so we can target that for the season, make sure we can work on that and make sure that doesn't happen. And hey, we get some money. We get 646k there, so that is not too bad. But basically, that is it. Upcoming games we have a game against this team. I think that's Lotta. I'm not sure how to pronounce a lot of German names. But anyway, yeah, they're a team in the... Is it called the 3 Liga or third? Or, yeah, let me know anyway how to pronounce that. But I will play that off camera because they're like a lower team, obviously like that. And then I think I will do the first Bundesliga game of the season, but then we've got Champions League group stage, so I'll work that out anyway. If you enjoy this episode and you're excited for the season, obviously this series, and like I said, obviously at the start of the season when there's Champions League games, I'm not going to play like so many games off camera or something. I'll try and get a couple games in episodes. I can do a Bundesliga game and then a Champions League game for earlier in the season when we're playing group stage games. That should be a good situation, but obviously it'll vary with what games we have every season. But that is it for now. Make sure you drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time.